This is Foos McKay reporting in live from the Geoscape. Today, on Phoenix Point, we finally embark upon the Disciples of Anu diplomatic mission. But first, let's go to our agents reporting in live from the field. This just in, this episode uses YouTube chapters. The mission begins with the chapter named Mission's Second Initiation.
This episode is brought to you by Disciples of Anu for Event Tomorrow. The Exalted has not approved this message.
Long Pig Exploration Site. Our operatives are disturbed to report the discovery of what they describe as a pig pipeline, a bizarre growth resembling the stitched together bodies of pigs several miles long. It is unclear to what end the Pandora virus created this organism or why it recombined pig DNA to achieve its purpose. Perhaps the entire thing is an aberration. We can burn it for 15 materials. We can let it be. It's probably an error. No, we're going to investigate it for 5 tech. At some point, it disappears into the ground. Readings suggest it may continue for several more miles in this fashion. Our operatives attach a number of sensors and take samples. Perhaps some of the data thus collected will prove useful in our research. So we got 125 research. I wonder what would happen if we burned it. Maybe we would have gotten food. That's gross, though, by the way. Oh, there's the Charun. Does the Hope have weapons? Oh, the Hope does have weapons. Let's see where this Charun goes. We're going to send the Hope there. Oh, okay, after several hours of exploration, nothing useful was found. Who is that? Oh, well that's annoying.
Research complete.
Okay, mist repeller development. Mist repellers are based on a complex set of interconnected technologies, including nanite swarms capable of advanced molecular recognition and powerful magnetic field generators, making it finally possible to slow the encroachment of the mist. Mist repellers constructed with Synedrian havens will begin the process of reclaiming the Earth and are a key part of Synedrian strategy. Deployment of this technology will make bases and settlements considerably more safe, but does not by itself constitute a long-term solution to the Pandoran threat, as only the mist itself is affected. Furthermore, any repeller construction will certainly antagonize other factions and potentially result in conflict. We can use the technology for building repellers in our own bases and do our bit for the future of humanity. And so there it is. And it repels mist. Synedrian Mist Repellent Helmet Module. Remove all mist within a 2-tile radius while moving. Oh, that's unexpected. Whoa. That's kind of cool. Is that armor? Yeah. That's kind of neat and cheap. Let's make a few of those. So I wanted to build a mist repeller here. It takes no time at all? Oh no, 5 days. Okay, I misread that. But it's very inexpensive resource-wise. Thinking was, number one, obviously we'll get rid of the mist here, but then it would also expand around this so we can activate this base without having it be infested. Those are pretty cheap. I'm going to start building those. At 250, that's not bad. And I definitely want Phoenix University out of the mist. Those were sort of the 3 I wanted most. We definitely want to do Phoenix, Quebec. That's that, because that was like 1,000 hexes to do that. So let's make sure that all of our ships are doing something. We know the Blessing and the Burden are. We know the Gift is doing something right there. You're headed there.
In his essays, my great-grandfather recounts the story of the ill-fated Qinling Bashan expedition of 1915 and the journal of Lei Meng, the leader of the mission, who found evidence of a forgotten proto-civilization deep below the ground. There is also mention of James Dawson, a British photographer who stole most of the precious samples recovered by the team. What became of Dawson has always been a mystery, but now I know the mundane truth. He died here in the mountains, forgotten and alone. This proto-civilization, could it hold the key to defeating the Pandora virus? They say history repeats itself. Has all of this happened before?
I don't know, has it? Progress, Phoenix University. Thanks to our investigation of Randolph Symes III, we have now gathered sufficient information to initiate a study of the Pandora virus. New research available. Rise by Sin by Virtue Fall Exploration Site. The coordinates in Symes' notes have led our operatives to a small abandoned camp high up in the mountains. Behind it lies an entrance to a cave. Let's investigate. The cave contains the corpse of a Caucasian male. It is hard to identify at first, as it is overgrown with yellow, sickly-looking leaves sprouting from the shriveled skin. A backpack on the floor contains faded photographs and broken specimen jars. Symes seems to have taken what he needed, but even what remains is enough to revolutionize our understanding of this planet's biological history. Our analysis of the leaves growing from the body show that this organism contains traces of the Pandora virus, but a different, older strain. The implications of this discovery warrant further study. We've got the same laser gun. This time we have Ninurta's mace, and we've got extra defense. So this is a very different battle, but it's also with a Charun, not one of the burpee things or whatever. Let's try it. Oh, what's this? Air-to-air bioweapon. A tick. That's disgusting. Also, it has better range than our... Oh no, not than this. This has very short range, but not... It's the same range as this. We don't have defense against fire, but the Hope has a lot of armor, relatively speaking, and a lot of hit points. So let's go. Okay, I'm going to pause for a second while I get my act together. How much damage do you do? Not a lot. We're going to hit this Charun. I think we're going to do the same thing I always do. And try to hit the Charun. Let's go. And we can't even evade this time. Okay, here comes their business. We're gonna be set on fire in a second. Oh, that's the tick. It's a bioweapon. Are we gonna become corrupted? What does that do? I'm not sure what that does. I think we're going to be okay, though. Okay, we somehow blocked something. But now we're on fire and being biohazarded, but we're okay. Okay, we did it. Oh, wow. The Ninurta's mace is in bad shape. But we only got 30 gears? Jesus. Okay, well, you can explore here. That was kind of a shaft. I guess we're going to go here to repair in a second. What else is everybody doing? You're headed there. You guys are headed up there. Once more into the maze. We found another Pandoran colony with evidence of a massacre. Twisted, contorted Arthron corpses lie scattered around the entrance, perhaps a consequence of Alexander Danchev's experiments. So this is part of Specimen 0, I believe. So we're going to back out of here for a second. We're picking up a few days later in real life, and it's given me some time to think. I am a little concerned that this once more into the maze thing is either Specimen 0 or a Pandoran Citadel or something, and I don't want to just send 6 guys in, so I have changed my mind once again, and I'm going to send the Salvation up to where the gift is. And this way we have a lot of folks that can help us, and it meets my goal of having the folks that are on the Salvation actually play. So that means we're going to take the gift and have them do some exploring. I might have them do a scavenging mission, but I kind of also want the Salvation folks to do that because we have Ed and the Daddy Khan Corvette on the Salvation. So I've set the gift to go there. That also gives us the ability to go ahead and go to the second initiation, which is the Anu diplomacy mission, and we should be pegged at 24. Yeah, exactly. So we are going to go ahead and do that. Here we are, the second initiation. I'm not going to bother reading it yet because this is the blessing. The burden is on its way here, so we'll read it when we get to the burden. The Swarms exploration site. Our operatives have set down near an abandoned farm. A quick search of the house and the grounds reveals that the place has been picked clean. There's a lot of flies around, some of them bigger than the human thumb. Our team is taking precautions. There's a large barn around 200 meters from the main building on the property. It might be worth investigating. This leaving the barn undisturbed seems wise, but I'm not wise. So let's search the barn. The closer our operatives get to the barn, the more agitated the flies become, swarming in spiral patterns and throwing themselves against our operatives. It's not dangerous at present, but it is exhausting. The barn contains a makeshift lab. One wall is covered by an enormous pulsating organism that seems to somehow control or affect the flies. Our operatives recover as much of the lab equipment as they can before getting out of there. We got 200 gears and 100 hexes, and our soldiers lost 10 stamina. That's amazing. It's super worth the 10 stamina. Look at that. Yes, that was amazing. That was the Hope? I think that was the Hope. Let's send them down here while the Behemoth is getting close. I don't know how we can take out the Behemoth without taking out like a Pandoran lair or something, or having more flyers get dropped. So I think this Kazalu Haven is going to be in trouble. Actually, hold on. I'm going to send the Hope here so that it can regenerate its weapons. After I don't even know how many episodes, we are finally going to do the second initiation, which is the Anu diplomatic site. Instead of understanding that survival now depends on adaptation and cooperation, these raiders have kept up the ways of the old world, greed and conflict. They've been attacking havens, hoarding stolen supplies, and causing problems for everyone with their unrelenting selfishness. The Exalted has decided this must stop. So I've already prepared everybody. All items will be automatically recovered from the... We're not going to take the Scarab or Barbara. I might actually drop Barbara off somewhere. She's max level, but we don't ever use her, and so maybe it'd be useful to have her somewhere else. I'm not really certain. Anyway, let me show you what I did to everybody. I essentially tried to load everybody down with as much useful stuff as they could. You'll notice that Jacob is encumbered by 2 points, but I'm convinced now that this +2 strength is not reflected. In fact, we can see it here in his hit points, 270. So it's not reflected in his actual strength up here or in this encumbrance value. So he will not be encumbered once he gets there or once he gets to the battlefield. So he's kind of got a bunch of everything. He's got a heavy weapon, an assault rifle, a pistol, and a shotgun. And he's also he's wearing this motion detection module because he's going to be one of our scouts. Tirana, I loaded her down. She's kind of a bit of a mule for us, so she's actually carrying 4 grenades. Take a quick look at her. Right now, she's obviously a priest, and the only gun she can shoot is this the Redeemer. But check this out. She has Strongman, which gives her heavy weapon and +2 strength. She has Resourceful, which gives her +2 strength. And she's got Bombardier, which gives her mounted weapon proficiency. These 3 things combined almost turn her into a heavy. So I'm not sure how we're going to multiclass her, but if we were to make her a heavy, this would be a really, really good set of traits for a heavy. Anyway, she's a long way off from that. She's good to go, though. Elsa, I loaded down with a bunch of heavy stuff. She does have Bombardier now, and she has she has Boom Blast, and she has Bombardier, so she gets extra range and damage with the mounted weapons that she already had. So I gave her a couple grenades. I gave her the Fury 2, which is kind of like her weapon of choice. And she also has this grenade launcher so that we can use Boom Blast. I also gave her this flamethrower because I thought, this might be useful against some humans. And it does have a fairly short range. I wanted to give her a melee weapon, but she doesn't have enough weight. She also has the +2 strength that's not being reflected here, but obviously is in her hit points. Citizen Eileen is equipped the same way she was last time, with the Chaos Sniper Rifle. This one does poison as well as damage, as well as the Synedrian one because it has better range. I think she only had 1 grenade last time, but whatever. I spent a bunch of her points on willpower because remember, this thing that makes her such a deadly sniperist removes 4 of her willpower, and you can actually see that reflected in her corruption max of 10. Gremlin he's wearing pretty much the same stuff he always wears, only this time we can celebrate and recognize that he leveled up, so he now has Ready for Action, which is just amazing. He has the Slam Strike. As much as I disparaged it before, I actually like it for what it's intended for, which is pretty substantial damage output against bigger, tougher guys. I don't know what these humans are going to be like. He's another one of our scout people. That's why he has the motion detection module. And I also gave him a Siren of Charun, since now he can swap it easily, and if he gets in close, he can smack people with it. Emily is equipped pretty similarly to the way she was when we played with her last time. I think she didn't have this Sonic Shock Grenade, but yeah, I gave her a couple grenades. She's a little bit pack-muley. The other thing I gave her 1 point of speed. The other thing I noticed is, much like Tirana, she has an amazing set of these secondary traits. She already is proficient with melee and handguns. This gives her additional handgun proficiency. This gives her additional melee proficiency, and this gives her additional strength. So she's going to be a melee beast. So Emily is going to be close quarters no matter what we do. And I was looking at some of the augments here. She obviously has her chest augmented, but this might be a situation where we want to do leg augmentation, but we don't have the resources for it right now anyway, so we're not going to bother. But that is her. Oh, and I also gave her this Acheron sniper helmet, which at the cost of, I believe it is 3 perception, she gets a little bit more accuracy and 4 more armor. This Asku helmet is actually really cool because it weighs nothing, but she has the extra strength to spare, so we're not going to worry about it. Arena continues to be kind of a jack of all trades. I didn't spend any of her 20 points, even though I am tempted to get return fire for her, but I want to accumulate points for these spells. Yeah, the Mark for Death spell and the Rapid Clearance spell. And she's only a couple hundred experience away, so I don't want to spend the 15, because there's other places I would spend points for her as well. She has a shotgun, so she can be in pretty close range. I gave her a bunch of grenades because she has the quarterback skill. Tamar, I gave her a melee weapon and a couple of grenades, and I gave her a point of willpower because looking down in towards the future, she's going to lose 4 willpower because we're going to take this because I love the idea of a sniper heavy. We might even multi-class her into that at some point. And I could have given her more, but I don't want to eat into our Phoenix Pool points for these folks that we're taking with us, although Tamar did sit around. That's a Scarab, and Anastasia is not on this trip with us. So that is everybody. Let's get this party started. Alright, everybody got corrupted, which sucks. Oh my gosh. Is this...
Ready?
Yeah, Emily, you need a different face, my friend, because this is not how your head looks at all. Oh, Tirana, you have 2 points of corruption? Oh boy. Does everybody have 2 points of corruption? Oh, who is this that is so corrupt? Eileen. Oh boy, Eileen. Wow, Eileen only has 8 willpower because she's got 3 points of corruption, at least. Oh no, she only has 2. Oh, she just... That -4 willpower is really jacking her. Anyway, let's take a look around. Oh, we can already see... Wow, look at all those guys. Okay, hold on. I'm going to mark that person. We can see this heavy. So you have... What is this? Oh, Uragun. Uh-huh. I mean, just straight up normal armor. Yeah, Guardian XA armor. Okay, so just a straight up heavy. A sniper, what weapon do you have? You should have the Yat AR, right? Oh, Viara, sorry. Viara SR. The Yat is a assault rifle, I believe. 2 heavies. Both same level? Level 4. No. Wait, what level were you? Level 1. And level 2. So wait a minute, what do you have that the other guy doesn't? Brawler and Warcry. Okay, we need to be careful of that Warcry. But same equipment. So those are the 3 people we can see. There's willpower right there. Our job is to kill all the enemies, so I'm going to assume that nobody else is going to spawn. Ooh, the map might be very small. Here's an evac. Oh my gosh, the map is really small. Okay, that might be the only... Nope, there's some willpower as well. Okay, I'm going to assume that our opponents don't have a vehicle. No, this looks like a vehicle repair bay. Okay, let's get started. Oh, another willpower. That's very good. That's very good. So, who can see? This is Eileen. Eileen can see this sniper. Okay, I'm just going to tab through everybody. We're going to start here with Gremlin. Gremlin can see nobody. Tirana can see nobody. Jacob can see the sniper. Elsa can see nobody. We know that Citizen Eileen can see the level... I assume that's the level 1 heavy. Arena can see the sniper.
Here.
Use that. Tamar can see the sniper. And Emily can see nobody. So we have 2 jumpers, right? We have Tamar and we have Elsa. Where's Elsa? Elsa. So we could jump these ladies. Okay, I think Elsa has terrible... Okay, yeah, I think Elsa has terrible perception. Perception 15, yeah, because it's daytime. But Tamar, I think, should have like 30. Yes, she does. Okay, look at me remembering this stuff. We know these guys are here, but we want to spot other people. So how far can you jump? I could put her here, but then that leaves her pretty well exposed if she finds some people right over here. Put her here. I feel like this is a good spot. Okay, I'm going to put her here because I think she can jump down and hide in the building if she needs to. She did not spot anybody, but she can now see all of these guys. This sniper will be able to see her for sure on their turn. But I don't think it matters because that sniper is probably going to be dead. I don't think there's anything we want. Wait a minute, she can war cry? Who can she hit? Okay, you know what? If she can hit somebody, that feels like cheating to me, so I'm not going to do it. This wouldn't be lit up if there weren't somebody within 10 tiles, I believe. So I am not going to do it. I suspect there is somebody near here. Do we have a way of getting in this door? We can. So why don't we take... Is this Arena? No, this is Eileen. Okay, I don't want to take Eileen. This is Arena. She has a shot on that sniper, though. I'm not worried. Actually, you have quite a few willpower. I need to start bumping up people's willpower, though, with all this corruption business. So I'm bringing her in here, hoping she spots somebody. But she didn't. But she didn't. Probably didn't need to dash, either. What is her perception? Where are you? Yeah, you have good perception. You are not wearing... No, it's Gremlin and Jacob that are wearing the sound helmet thingy module. We put her... She could still get a shot on at least one of these guys from here. Okay, let's leave her there for a second and see what happens with the rest of these folks.
I'm prepared.
This is Eileen. She can already see somebody.
Come get some!
She needs more willpower. Big time. This guy has 230. If she tags him, it's going to do 142 through the armor and 30 of poison. But I think this is the better shot if we can make it. We could move her closer. Let's move her a little bit closer. Don't think the heavy's going to be able to do much except jump and smack her, right? No, I need to leave her too. See what's going to be in the way. Oh, no, I think this will give her a nice clear shot on that sniper. Not super afraid of any of these guys, but the sniper is definitely the one that is most concerning to me. So let's see what we can see with the pistol first. Okay, that's sort of what I would expect. And her skill gives her extra accuracy or extra damage? Extra damage. I'm going to go ahead and quick aim. I could have done Mark for Death, although it would use so much of her willpower, and then done that on the heavy. Oh, that doesn't help nearly as much as I would have thought, but we should still be able to nail this guy. Oh my god, you missed? Did you miss? Oh no, really?
Inconceivable!
Eileen, we're counting on you to be better than that. Well, that's why I waited with Arena. Okay, let's go back to Arena, because we need to hit that guy. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, gosh, this is not a great shot. You really should have landed that shot. That's quite annoying. So I essentially wasted Arena's willpower with dash before. Alright, now she can, of course. Oh, she can't see the sniper. This is terrible. I'm really ballsing it up here. Okay, hold on. She's not going to shred, so we are going to have to do something else. What do you have for willpower? You can mind control 2 guys at the same time. Okay, how? Screen, reducing the will points of all enemy units in an 8-tile radius. Psychic 10. Does that mean it reduces their willpower by 10? Because that would be incredible. don't want to panic somebody. I either want to mind control them or I want to panic them. You have 9. You have 7. Oh gosh. Okay, how far can you move and leave 1 point left? Oh, not far at all. Yeah, you really don't have good enough movement for this, unfortunately. And if we gave you 2 more action points... No, we're not going to do that just yet. This thing does shred, so let's... Oh, but you can only see the sniper. It's that you can see. This guy, but he's behind a rock. Wow, this is really turning out to be more challenging than I would have expected. We have Emily, but Emily can't get over there. No.
Receiving loud and clear.
Yeah.
Ready.
Oh yeah, Elsa. Oh, man, I wish I could figure out a way to make jump take 2. But of course, that the reason it takes 3 is because it would be so much better if it took 2. Well, these guys are pretty closely grouped. Yeah, okay. Alright, this is what we're going to do. We are going to move right here. Then we are going to... Oh, spray fire. Then we are going to boom blast. Then we are going to... Let's see. This thing does shred of 10. This thing also does shred of 10. So let's do... Let's do this one first. Oh, I like that angle.
I bet you can't do that again.
Oh, I guess those guys are alerted. You guys suck. You're in trouble. Your head and arm are disabled, so you can't shoot. Yeah, this person is rendered useless because they have a 2-armed weapon, and they are a human, so they only have 2 arms. This guy... We did not take out the arm, unsurprisingly. We did a lot of armor damage, though, and I believe this weapon is... Yeah, the weapon is pretty well impacted. And then this guy, I think, same story. Oh, no, they actually took some damage. Oh, no, they both took damage. Wait, where did you take damage? Oh, yeah, okay. And is your weapon also damaged? I think we don't care. Yep. Okay. Next. So we can't do this twice in a single turn. What we can do is this...
Here goes.
Goliath. See what happens. So we are close enough. God, the great angle. Okay, we're close enough to do onslaught if we need to. The sniper has -1 movement. I don't know quite what that means, but but I'm not too concerned because they're dead. This heavy is bleeding 40. Is missing both arms. Yes, suck on that. This one is missing an arm. So they can't use this machine gun. They can still throw a grenade. And they're only bleeding 20, which is what you kind of expect with a higher level dude. They can't move as much. They do have a med kit, so they're going to heal their bleeding. But I think we can... wait.
What's our plan?
I don't think we need to onslaught anymore. In fact, I don't think we need to worry about those guys right now. So let's take... Okay, yeah, I liked how that turned out. Okay, that's Eileen. Let's take... No, actually, I was going to say let's take Jacob, but in fact, let's not take Jacob because we might want him to run around and give somebody some extra points. Let's dash with Gremlin. He has a nice amount of willpower. I'm going to dash with him one more time.
Got to keep going.
Because he has good perception and he's got that head thing. Let's take a look at what that's called. I don't remember. Whatever the module is. Motion detection. Can locate nearby enemies behind obstacles. So that was 6 of his will points, but we're going to get some will back. So we haven't spotted anybody. There's got to be more than 3 dudes on this map. This is his slam strike? No. Wait, what else do you have? Right, you have a melee weapon now. Let's have you... Well, I'm probably going to Overwatch with him. And Arena, I did absolutely waste a whole bunch of her willpower because I did quick aim and dash when I didn't need to. I guess
Acquiring targets.
can take a shot at this guy. This is the bigger one.
Enemy hit.
Okay, I think... Yeah, so this was the only one we were worried about. Because this guy is... Yeah, he can't do anything. This guy's going to die. Yeah, so that takes all 3 of them out. So that actually was worthwhile. So the only willpower I wasted was her dash. Let's go. This is Gremlin. You're going to Overwatch. Tirana, I kind of just want to move her up. I don't want her out in the open. I'm going to move her here. And in case I'm wrong... What? Induced Panic doesn't have range? Oh, well that's incredibly good to know. I could drop her shield, but do I need to do that? You know what? It doesn't hurt. It's free. This is Tamar. Tamar has seen nothing. This is Emily. Is there more willpower up here? Yeah. Okay, we're going to put you on this. I just don't see a reason to move them into the danger area. So I'll move her here. Guess I could have grabbed the willpower with her, but... Okay, now Jacob. We don't need Jacob to help anybody. And he could have done Onslaught. I'm going to do 1 dash with him because he's got plenty of willpower. We're going to dash with you here. Then you have 3 left. So the range on this is garbage. Yeah, we're gonna use this. So we're gonna. You have 3 left.
5 by 5.
Yeah, 5 by 5. Perfect. Thank you, sir. Oops, wrong key. Okay, so he's using. This has a reasonable range. So we'll do... Just a minute, I want to see this battlefield. There we go. Okay, in case somebody comes out of here? Yeah, let's do that. Then we're going to take Jacob, and we're going to move him here.
Moving to position.
We're going to Overwatch with him and cover this area. And that leaves Tamar with 1 point, which I don't think I want to move her. Let's go. We're good. Amazing. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Bad placement, but I couldn't have known. Oh, there's an assault.
Better change tactics, kids.
Oh, that was rude. You're rude. Uh-oh, a heavy. Oh, another guy. Sniper. Another assault. Okay. Oh, no. That was speed. These guys are done, right? These guys are done. You're going to bleed out. You're going to bleed out, and you're already dead. Okay, now we get to focus all our attention over here. We did hit this guy, but it barely hurt the bulldog. That would have been great if we had... If Gremlin had been able to hit, but this thing was in the way. Alright, now let's just take a look at Emily. You can go and smack this guy. Will it kill him? Yeah, effectively, yes. Sorry, I say that because the damage on this thing is 140 and the bleed is 50. So she is guaranteed to hit it. It won't kill it outright, but it will bleed out. at the beginning of its turn. There's this bastard who threw that grenade. In fact, let's take a look at our friends over here. Tirana, you're wearing... Oh. You're wearing the blast resistance thing, which is great. Did these things get damaged? No. Oh, this did. Yeah, you can see it here. But she's down by 100 hit points, which is not ideal. What kind of willpower are you? 11. I'm going to hold off on Tirana because I want to see who we have left. You are an assault.
I'm ready.
Yeah, Tamar. Who can you hit?
Preparing to fire.
Okay, that wouldn't be terrible, but is not really necessary. That is the sniper back there. Who's that? Oh, that guy way over there, and that guy. Oh, oh. Okay, Tamar can't see this guy, this bandit. Oh, sorry, this assault. Let's move. How many hit points does this guy have? 220. If I move Emily here and kill this heavy, it leaves her wide open for this guy, which is kind of a problem because I don't think she can do it with 3. Where are you?
But I'll move.
Yeah, I think it's see, it's slightly more than 1 action point to get here, so she's not going to be able to drop her shield. That's going to leave this guy to Tamar, unless she can move back.
What's our plan?
Arena. How many hit points do you have? 160. Yeah, okay, Tamar. Emily, excuse me. You're coming here. You're gonna kill this guy.
Moving.
Now this guy... Oh, he's only bleeding 60. Now what happened there? I guess because of the armor? So he's not gonna die next turn. His arm is disabled, but I don't know how many hands it takes to bash. But maybe it's 1? I don't know. I just don't know. We can move Emily kind of out of the way so she can't be bashed. But this guy can still get her. Let's take Arena.
Loud and clear.
Okay, we're going to dash. Wait, dash is how many will points? Okay, oh, that's quick aim. Sorry, dash is 3 will points. So it's the same cost to dash her here or to run there and quick aim. I guess dash leaves us a little more flexibility, so let's do that. And now... Can we kill you in a single shot? 160, you're going to bleed 10. We could take out your gun. Oh, no, your gun will have 1 hit point left. How much willpower do you have? Oh, well. Okay, oh, we need to get them to -1, right? Darn it. Okay, torso's disabled. They're bleeding 10. What can we do with you? Nothing. You... Yeah, this guy's a little bit of a problem. We need to move Emily away because I'm afraid this guy can bash. I'm going to move her here. It's a little bit out of the line of fire then. We need to do something about this guy. If Tamar...
Yeah.
If you war cry, who can you hit? Just that guy? Nope, wait a minute. But that guy too. Oh, that's good. Okay, we're going to hang on to that for a second. That only takes 1. Jacob, what kind of shot? Wait a minute. Can't imagine this is going to be good, but let's take a look. It's a single shot, so we've got to land it. Or... So there's the possibility that he could shoot through this wall. I know that you can shoot through walls.
Acquiring target.
Oh, see that? Look at that. 11 to 14 with 6 shots. Because the guy has too much armor. Switch back to this. Really have to make this shot. Okay. Hold on. Where's Eileen? Eileen, who can you see? Oh, really? Oh, right. And there's this damn sniper. I'm not sure what to do about that sniper yet. Jacob, can you see that sniper? You can. But there's just no way. Tirana. Does this thing just have infinite range? I mean, it sure seems that way. And it takes 1 action point. Which is less than the priests. Oh, they will be less than the priests. Okay, Gremlin. You can't see that guy. That was the problem we had with you overwatching. Alright, I'm going to play it a little bit safe and use 3 of his willpower to dash up here. Because I want to be able to drop his shield after we use the slam strike, which this is actually the perfect weapon for this because it does so much damage and shreds and shocks. And I actually do not want to hit the weapon. Wait, do I? Oh, if I hit the weapon, this guy's done. Oh. Okay. Under 4 damage. He's dazed. His head is disabled. I probably should have taken out the weapon. Oh, he could still throw a grenade. Action points reduced to 1 and accuracy half. What can he do with 1 action point? This is not a PDW. Nope. So he could do nothing. So he's dead. Because he's going to bleed on the next turn. And then bleed on the following turn. So he's done. Gremlin, nicely done, sir. Now. Did any of you guys heal? No. So, Gremlin, I think we're going to drop his shield. But I could also just move him here. And then he's kind of out of the line of fire altogether. We need to do something about this guy. We need to do something about this guy. You get up to the willpower? Oh, the willpower's down here. But I think you can get there. You could get everybody willpower, but you have so much damage that you can put out. I'd almost rather get Eileen over here, but I don't think she can quite reach. Tamar, we need to do something with you. Who can you see? That guy, that's not useful. That guy, that's also not going to be useful. And then those guys are not useful. Alright, so we need to move Tamar. And you can't walk down here and still have 2, can you? No. Tamar, can you throw this grenade?
Let's see now.
No. Alright. I think what we're going to do with Tamar is walk her down here and let her take a shot at that dude over there. I mean, Warcry would be pretty good. But 2 points still lets this guy toss a grenade. I'm going to move her here. I'm going to see how good this shot is.
Ready to engage.
Not against you. See, this is not good enough. I think we'd be better off sending her to get the willpower. Citizen Eileen, can you get a shot on this guy? Okay, we're gonna move Citizen Eileen here.
Moving now.
going to quick aim. Oh, see, if I knew I was going to do this, I could have done mark for death. I really need to figure out how to use that more effectively, or use it at all for that matter.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I think you're going to off this guy. Yeah, you are. Beautiful. Nicely done, my friend. Okay. You lose 2 willpower. You guys all lose 2 willpower. This guy has quite a bit of willpower, right? 15. And then this guy's not panicking, is he? No. And then this guy has quite a bit as well. 9. And Tirana, what can you do? You can cause a target to panic. Okay. We're not worried about you anymore. We're not worried about you. We're not worried about the guys over to the left. So we've got this guy and this guy who grenaded us. Let's take Tirana and see if we can panic. She needs to be able to see this guy to panic, right? Damn. Can she see the guy over here? Okay, she is 19. We're going to try to get her to panic. Does panic have a range? If it does have a range, it's huge. So we're going to move her here. You can see that guy. Oh, mind control. Can you mind control this guy? Oh, that would be absolutely ideal. Instead of just panicking. Let's see, we'll get that guy for 2 turns. Let's see if you can panic this guy. Okay, you can panic that guy. You can't panic that guy. You can mind control... Oh, you can't mind control that guy. Okay, if I had realized how this works, that it's not line of sight, then I could have moved her over. That's okay. That's okay. What we're going to do is panic this guy. Beautiful. That buys us a turn for that guy. And then we're going to take... Well, Tamar's going to go get willpower for us. At least Jacob and Elsa. It's unclear to me what we want Elsa to do, per se. I think I want her to jump here. If there are more guys, then it's a problem. But I think I'm going to jump her here. Okay, so that should give everybody 3 willpower. So Tirana, you're back at 19. What did this take? Yeah. So we don't even need Tamar to go to that willpower thing. So this is the only guy who's currently posing a problem. Where's Jacob?
Channel open.
Two means we can get him here with a dash. Dash you here.
Pushing on.
You can't see this guy, right? How many hit points does you have? 220. This thing can't do that kind of damage. This thing can, but probably not against that armor.
Let's do this.
Let's see if this works. Let's switch to this. Switch to this.
Ready to fire.
Do we know if this guy still has a grenade? He does not. He has a medkit and his return fire. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's switch to that. To this. Oh, this is not going to just... Oh, this is definitely going to be a problem. Maybe not. Did we take out his arm? I hope we took out his arm. Yes. Okay. So we took out his arm, which is why he didn't return fire at us. So we know he can't shoot his gun. We don't know if he can bash, because we don't know... I don't know if bash is a one-handed action. And you're sitting duck. You'll probably heal yourself. And then Tamar... Okay, there's no reason for her to go get the willpower right now. So I'm going to send her right... Wait, actually, can she war cry on both these guys from where she is? She can. I'm going to war cry on those guys. Don't know how much difference that's going to make, if any. And then I'm going to move her here so she
Moving
can
out.
grab the willpower next turn and still jump. Gremlin, I'm going to put down your shield just as a protective measure. Who is left? Elsa. Just going to put her down so she's a little bit closer to the front. You're not overwatching, and you're not overwatching either. No. Let's have you overwatch. Yeah, now this is going to seem a little bit strange, I think, but I'm going to overwatch in case this guy moves. Hopefully she can hit him, because then she'll get some willpower. Why won't you let me... Oh, that was weird. It wouldn't let me set the overwatch. No, let's go to Elsa, and we'll switch... Oh. Switch to this. Switch to this. Overwatch. So she may get some willpower as well. Yes, let's go. Those guys are down. That guy's panicking. Oh, that guy moved away. This guy's gonna die, right? Yeah. Okay, and then what did this guy do? Did he heal? No, he couldn't heal. Okay, and what did this guy do? He's gonna die. Okay, this guy's dead. This guy we can kill pretty easily. This guy went behind this wall, which is terrible. Wow, this is annoying. Finland, can you
All set.
dash and shoot this guy? Let's pick up your shield. Gremlin, my friend, we want you to get here. Yeah, let's... how much? Yeah, you have enough willpower. Oh, you can hit him from here? Well, that's good. Okay, we're going to dash with you again to right here. Oh, no, that wasn't necessary. I was thinking we could put the shield down. But no, of course we can't. Damn it. I don't like that at all, actually. No, I screwed this up. No, I screwed this up. So to recover... Yeah, I screwed that up with that dash. I wasn't thinking clearly. I'm going to move him
Trying
here.
to reposition.
And then I'm going to... Yeah, I screwed that up. Then I'm going to drop the shield. I'm just not interested in taking a risk with him. Can you induce panic on this guy again? No. I think because they're immune to panic right now, right? Yeah, immune to panic for one turn. Yeah.
Much faffery later.
Just curious whether there's a better way to leverage Jacob against this sniper
What's our plan?
instead of shooting this guy. I don't know how the shooting through walls things works. I guess we're about to find out. Let's dash with you.
No rest for the wicked.
And let's switch to this. I want to aim him this way. So I want to basically see this dumpster. So if I re-aim, I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try it. Okay, there should be a wall. There's the wall. Oh, am I in the wrong spot to be able to... No, there's the dumpster. The guy is like right there. Let's try this. Oh my god, I did it. Yeah, suck on that, dude. Oh my gosh, Jacob. Oh my gosh, what an incredible shot. You're bleeding 10. You are dazed. Oh, we didn't disable an arm. But you only have one action point, which means you can't shoot. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Jacob, just way to go, my friend. Way to go. That was just, oh my god, that was so amazing.
Channel open.
Yeah, that was, wow, that was incredible. I almost don't want to do anything else. Tirana. Wait, hold on. We need to take out this guy. I was so excited that we shot through the wall and hurt that guy that I forgot this other guy existed. Okay, so you can move here. Fine, let's try this with you. And we're going to aim at this guy and see if this works. So he's 15 virus on him, which should cause him to panic. This guy's going to die. Yeah, this guy here is going to die. This guy here is going to die. This guy is dazed. And this guy's going to panic. Do we want to move anywhere, anywhere else to position them for next turn? This is Elsa. You know, I'm going to jump her. Oh, where are we coming from? Yeah, that's her. Okay. I'm going to jump her here, because I'm not worried about willpower. And then I'm going to move her over here in case we run into some other kind of trouble, but I don't think we're going to. Citizen Eileen, we're going to move you all the way up. No, we're going to move you over here so we can shoot that sniper if we need you to. Arena, you have 8 left. I dash you. Wait a minute. Okay, we're gonna dash you.
No
here.
rest for the wicked.
And then we're gonna switch you back to your sniper rifle. We're gonna
Ready
aim
to fire.
not at you, that guy. See, it's not a great shot, but how much willpower do you have? 5? Oh, that doesn't leave you enough. Oh, I screwed that up. Yeah. Oh, I screwed that up. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Target.
You guy's down. Too late to help you. Too late to help you. You're gonna die this turn, right? You? Yeah. And then you're gonna die this turn. Yep. And then you are gonna panic, but you're not even close to dying this turn. You do anything through this wall? You can't use this through the wall, can you? No. You know what? I'm gonna smack with this, hoping that she gets a little more experience. Although I really want to know if the Nurgle's Wrath can shoot through the wall. But I'm not gonna worry about it. Goodbye. Okay, that's you. Tamar, just come on over here. Okay, everybody got a little more willpower just in case.
Ready.
Yeah, you just don't have any action points. This leaves Tamar with 2. Let's put her outside so she can jump. Sort of prolonging the inevitable here, but... Oops. Okay, that's the end of this turn. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Arena?
Receiving loud and clear.
You can overwatch right through Jacob and Tirana. But if this guy moves, he'll probably move in this direction. And Citizen Eileen, you can do the same thing. And Emily, you can't do anything. Oh, the guy left a med kit on the ground. Okay, we're done. Let's go. Down. Aw, yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, I think this guy's just gonna flee. Because he has a disabled arm and a two-handed weapon. See the little skull there. Let's see if we can get it. That's the mission. I think I made that take longer than it needed to. But I was playing it a little bit safe. Except for that one gremlin mistake. And we got a total of 300 experience. We got most of that experience. Yeah, I guess that makes sense because only these two guys were level 7. Yeah, very nice. And this should hopefully improve our relationship with Anu. So now they are supportive. The Disciples of Anu are now supportive of the Phoenix Project. The locations of Disciples of Anu havens have been added to the Geoscape. Defend them to earn reputation. Failure to defend a haven under attack will lose some support.
You have done well. The Exalted sends her thanks. And the Synod of Yearning will speak the names of your operatives at morning prayer. Do not feel ashamed of having killed your fellow humans. Although you may pity them, for in clinging to the old, they doom the future.
I don't know if I agree with that, Keeper, but we still had to kill them.
The voiceless Hierophant shall judge you when the time is right.
We got +5 reputation with Anu, so it should now be 29. 40 gears, 375 hexes, 315 food, and diplomatic relations with them have changed as it said. Let's refresh. That was actually not particularly expensive. That was amazing. We now have, as you can see here, 29 with Anu, which is great. So we will be back soon with another episode. Thank you so much, as always, for your support and your comments. And I love you very much. And please remember, if you have pets, to have them spayed or neutered. And if you're looking for a pet, there are many animals in need looking for their forever home. Just go to your ASPCA if you live in the United States. I don't know in other countries, but I'm sure you can find a shelter.